Hello and welcome viewers, I'm Pia and you're watching NewsX. Now hit by back-to-back internal jolts, former West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee is struggling to keep Trinamool Congress intact after the party legislators breaking rank. First with MLA Ritabrat Banerjee staking claim as the leader of opposition in the State Assembly with the support of more than 58 lawmakers, and now MP Kakoli Ghosh showing signs of splitting away with several supporters. Kakoli Ghosh Dastidar has stated that the rebel group decided to support the National Democratic Alliance, that's the NDA, adding that she has the support of nearly 19 members of parliament. The rebels needed at least 19 of the 28 Lok Sabha members, that is two-thirds of the total party MPs of the TMC, to escape the anti-defection proceedings. Meanwhile, the Mamata camp has rallied behind Didi and has branded the rebel MPs as traitors. In fact, TMC MP Kalyan Banerjee has come all out guns blazing against the rebel camp led by Kakoli Ghosh, calling them desperate. He has accused them of betraying Mamata Banerjee and has alleged that the BJP was targeting them to weaken Mamata's party. On the other hand, a CID team has arrived at the residence of Mamata Banerjee, which also serves as the Trinamool Congress Central Party office, in connection with its probe into the alleged forging of signatures of TMC MLAs. Another team of the CID officials have simultaneously reached the residence of Abhishek Banerjee, Trinamool's National General Secretary and Mamata Banerjee's nephew, as part of searches linked to the case. Controversy at the heart of an unprecedented split within the opposition party. Meanwhile, Mamata Banerjee herself has met Sonia Gandhi again as TMC is battling dissent after the Bengal poll defeat. The big question, of course, that arises is amidst these multiple mutinies and claims of Asli TMC, can the TMC really survive its biggest internal revolt? With us on the broadcast are our guests, Swapnil Biswas, BJP spokesperson, Advocate Manasvi Thapar, political analyst, Raja Khan, political analyst, and Kumar Rakesh, senior journalist. Thank you all so much for taking out the time and speaking to us on NewsX. I'd like to rope in Kumar Rakesh into the discussion first. We're seeing many internal factions trying to break apart. You know, there's been setback after setback that Mamata Banerjee has been facing, first with the resignation of the Kolkata mayor, then with the rebel MLA faction. Almost 72 out of 80 MLAs have now turned their backs against her. Only 8 remain loyal. And now, of course, what's happening in New Delhi with regards to the members of parliament also staging this revolt. Many are calling these multiple mutinies as a major setback for Mamata Banerjee. She's, of course, been in Delhi over the last 2 days. She's been a part of the INDIA block meeting, and then she separately met Sonia Gandhi today as well. You know, she's a leader who many in West Bengal, even after, you know, giving the mandate against her, many have spoken about the fact that yes, she's been a fighter right from the 90s against the CPM earlier. Do you think she will be able to bounce back from this? So, I think there's an audio issue at your end. We are unable to get your audio, although your video source is fine. I request you to once again connect with us to see if that is okay or not. In the meantime, I also have with me Advocate Manasvi Thapar, sir. I had just in fact asked Mr. Kumar Rakesh the fact that, you know, despite these multiple mutinies that Mamata Banerjee has been facing, you know, she's touted by many as a fighter despite the setback she's faced over the last couple of months. Do you think she will be able to bounce back from this? Is there any scope for that?
This is going to be a major life shift for Mamata Banerjee. She is going to be Mamata Banerjee 2.0, wherein she has been a very strong grassroots level leader. She has risen from grassroots level in West Bengal and have a national presence across our country. She's very well respected across party lines, and she was first a former Congress member. Then she was not with Congress. She started her own political party, and then she dethroned left. And no political party, be it BJP, Congress, or anyone, could have dethroned left from West Bengal. It was only Mamata Banerjee who had done that, and she brought up West Bengal into national politics, and that was Mamata Banerjee for all of us. And she governed West Bengal for 15 years, and now she's facing heat of BJP, because BJP happens to be a very strong political party at the center stage, and also is ruling multiple states, more than 22 states, and also they have money power, they have Karyakarta power, and also when you look around to BJP in West Bengal, 30 to 40% of BJP is currently also TMC only. So all those people whom Mamata Banerjee in her tenure as a leader in West Bengal had groomed as leaders, her second line, her third line, her fourth line are today leaders in BJP. So Mamata Banerjee is the largest incubator of creating leaders in West Bengal. So if that would not have been the case, Suvendu Adhikari, who is a former TMC leader, would not have been the chief minister of West Bengal, which is from TMC. So BJP had invited leaders, and even today, BJP is inviting leaders from TMC to come join BJP or be a part of NDA. So that's the strength of leadership which he has groomed and created in West Bengal. That is something which no one can take that from her. And coming to the second point, will there be a bounce back? Will there be a comeback? Tell me, is there any other face or a credible leader in West Bengal apart from Mamata Banerjee, which we know? No, we don't know. So it is only the credibility of opposition strength is only with Mamata Banerjee. Will she bounce back? It's 5 years. We don't know. Will it be certain? We don't know that, because age is right now not on her side. 28 years back, when she was there fighting against Congress, BJP left, she was a young leader. She was a fierce force. Now her own members are against her. There is a mutiny against her. Resources are less. She's not in power. Opposition also is not in power in the central level, even in the state level. So this is a different battle. Earlier battles were much different. So I can't take that credibility of Mamata Banerjee, who she is, what she has done for Indian politics, what she has done for West Bengal politics. That is something we cannot take that away because of one defeat. She is one of the greatest leaders our country has produced, and she's going to remain that. Will there be a bounce back or not? That's a different story to tell altogether. But right now, I feel all those leaders, whichever we are betting on, what we are talking is TMC is having mutiny. So previously they were TMC leaders which were created by Mamata Banerjee. What we are saying is Suvendu Adhikari is the chief minister. Who is he? A former TMC lieutenant of Mamata Banerjee. So that is the kind of leadership she has given to West Bengal. So you can't take that away. So the narrative could be different, that BJP has dethroned Mamata Banerjee, or BJP is the strongest force. Yes, that is the strongest force there in the country. But that does not also give you or me the right to say that BJP had a cadre in West Bengal. No, BJP did not have that cadre. BJP outsourced the cadre of second line, third lines in all the levels and took it in BJP, and powered by Prime Minister Narendra Modi's image, powered by money power, powered by ED, CBI and Election Commission, and you get this result. So that is something which you are fighting against. So bouncing back for Mamata Banerjee is going to be tough. It's going to be difficult, but it also depends on how BJP is going to deliver. If BJP is not going to deliver properly in West Bengal, there is going to be a very smooth bounce back for Mamata Banerjee. It depends upon the issues of delivery. All the failures of Mamata Banerjee, if are delivered properly in West Bengal, there is no comeback for Mamata Banerjee. If they fail to do that, if they fail to make Bengal sonar, then Mamata Banerjee will have a very strong chance. The onus is on BJP. Will they give that chance to Mamata Banerjee or not? By delivering. If they deliver on their manifestos, then there is no comeback. But if they don't, because I'll tell you one thing. All those other states where BJP has won or dethroned Congress or any political party, they did not have a fierce force like Mamata Banerjee. Mamata Banerjee is a much more fierce force than any any regional leader which BJP would have fought. So it is just giving her time, because even in the last 15 days, I have been debating one constant debate on TMC and Mamata Banerjee. No, that kind of impact DMK did not make. That kind of impact even Arvind Kejriwal, when he lost Delhi, did not make. We were not talking about him. Even mutinies happen in Aam Aadmi Party, but that kind of length duration is not given to any, that kind of space is not given to anyone. It is TMC. Opposition is talking about TMC. BJP is talking about TMC. So everyone is talking about Mamata Banerjee, her career, her mutiny, her people. So it's all about Mamata Banerjee, even after losing an election. So that is the stature of this particular leader which we are talking of. So I don't feel that she's not going to come back. I feel we have to wait and watch, give her that opportune time to make her mark where she will make. I feel.
All right. I'd also like to, on that note, rope in Mr. Swapnil Biswas, BJP spokesperson. What we've seen over the day, over the course of the day, have been some rather interesting comments being made by, the loyalists of Mamata Banerjee in the TMC and the rebel leaders. Now, the rebel TMC MPs claim that they have carried out this revolt as they are not satisfied with the party leadership, in the way of the party governance as well as the lack of implementation of central schemes. This is a statement that was given by Kakoli, Ms. Kakoli. But on the other hand, there is the loyalists of Mamata Banerjee who are claiming that this is all being orchestrated under the purview of Home Minister Amit Shah. How is the BJP really reacting to and really assessing and dissecting all these developments that are taking place within the TMC?
See, first of all, the people of Bengal and we as the representative of BJP, we don't really care about the internal feud of TMC at all. Right, it is their internal feud which they are having right now, and honestly speaking, the people of Bengal are tired of this politics which is played by TMC members. They are interested in getting back their jobs. They are interested in getting back on track with respect to industries and implementation of central schemes and other things which were stopped by TMC. And the huge amount of corruption which is being exposed day by day, each and every of their members getting arrested, be it on the councillor level, be it on the MLA, MP level, all of them are getting, are being held accountable right now under the administration of BJP. So the people are more interested into these things and not about the internal feud which the TMC is having inside their house. Secondly, the things which are being said by Kakoli Ghosh Dostidar is wrong at the end. We have seen how Ayushman Bharat, PM Swamitva, and 22 or 25 other such schemes, which were very much important for the people of Bengal, were stopped by her due to her politics of vendetta. Was the internal corruption of TMC overlooked by Mamata Banerjee? Was nurtured by her in her presence? Of course it was. The open shoot which was given to her bhaipo, to Abhishek Banerjee, was clearly evident. All the old guard of the party of the TMC, the ones who actually were beside Mamata Banerjee, who had built the party from scratch, were sidelined. And that's their internal factor. We are not really interested to comment on that. But it is a fact which Kakoli Ghosh Dostidar is stating right now. Nonetheless, we are not interested in this internal feud of theirs. They have come to us with a proposition of supporting the NDA from outside. We have neither given them any kind of absolution from the alleged corruption that they might have committed, the MPs who have come to NDA for their support, and neither we have given them any assurance of taking into the fold of BJP or giving them ticket in 2029. No such promises were made. It was only a proposal from their side that they want to take the leadership of the party with regards to the 1/10 of the membership, 2/3 of the membership that they have in their support. They want to take the charge of the symbol and they want to support the NDA from outside. That's the scenario at the end of the day. Our state president Shamik Bhattacharya has made it clear that there is no joining in BJP right now. It's all
right, sir. I would like to, in fact, take some of your points forward with Mr. Raja Khan, who's been waiting rather patiently. Also, something that Advocate Manasvi Thapar had earlier mentioned. Of course, Mamata Banerjee has been touted by her supporters and her opponents as a fighter. She's someone who did fight against, she broke away from the Congress party, she built her own party, she fought against the CPIM earlier. But now, of course, she's also reached a different stage of her political career. She's, of course, looking at grooming her own nephew. So, Mr. Raja Khan, I wanted to understand, what is the possible impact of what we're witnessing right now, this turmoil within the TMC, the sort of mutiny that we're seeing practically in the TMC? What sort of impact would this have on Mamata Banerjee trying to groom Abhishek Banerjee to eventually take charge?
See, for me, it is calling it as a mutiny is a very noble word. Mutiny is a noble word, and these people can rather be termed as person who are looking for their own advantage, fighting for their own advantage. So these people are not definitely mutants. This is the first thing. And the second thing, when I'm coming about to Mamata Banerjee and Abhishek Banerjee, Mamata Banerjee is a seasoned leader. She is one of the most, the senior most political person in India, and she knows what to do and when to do. And these people who are actually now leaving, they are having a kind of mindset that they always love to be in the center of power. Now the power has shifted from Trinamool to BJP. Now they are seeking some advantage. So they are seeking to get some advantage from the BJP government. This is the first thing. And the second thing is that it is giving actually a chance for a chance to Trinamool Congress, to Mamata Banerjee, to find out exactly who are fighting for a justified cause for the greater good, and those who are fighting for their own personal advantages. Talking about Kakoli Ghosh or talking about Ritabroto, these people we know what is their actual motto is. Kakoli Ghosh is having a fertility clinic which is running side by side with the government. So she is looking a kind of advantage so that she can continue with her own business, and at the same time she was also looking for a chance to make her son the next MLA. So these are the personal reasons. If they are fighting for a cause, they should have resigned from all their political positions. They should have nominated themselves as an independent MLAs and go to their constituencies, their assemblies, taking their opinion from the party, from the people who have selected them, and then be elected from this party, from the people as an independent contender, and then they could have claimed, okay, I am a loyalist, I am so and so. But while they are not doing so, they are simply shifting their power position to this to that position. But practically, I am calling them power traders. They are trading for the power, and this is basically giving a golden opportunity for Trinamool Congress to build up or rather rebuild and reshape their their party structure. Because see, in a democracy, it is always accepted that the opposition will have a right to say. And in the context of West Bengal, BJP has secured 46%, and therefore 54% is in the opposition. And out of that, 54% opposition, TMC is the party which is holding 41%. So this percentage shows why Trinamool, why Mamata Banerjee, why Abhishek Banerjee, or why the likes of people who are liking Trinamool Congress is in the greater position to reshape the future of Trinamool Congress, reshape the future of the state. So this is where exactly the situation is standing. Now talking about what will come down the line in 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, that is something which is lies in the future. But presently what I can say is that 41% is gradually increasing, because we have seen BJP has come with the promise that they will be giving gas at the rate of 450 rupees, which has been somewhere near to 1,000 rupees. We have seen that people are saying that we will be giving petrol at like somewhere around 80 rupees, which is now 123 rupees, if I am not wrong. And when people are now talking about democracy, now talking about that corruption and all, we have seen in the past 1 month or so, there are 4 or 5 raids, right? And no one is raising voice. So this is a suppression of democratic voice, which is basically supporting those people who were in the favor of democracy, who were in the opposition. So this is actually giving Trinamool a golden opportunity to rebuild themselves and come up with a greater power. So that is what I have to say.
All right, I'd like to rope in Mr. Kumar Rakesh. Thank you so much, sir, for your patience. Of course, we lost your connection earlier, but now, of course, I do want to understand from you with regards to the raids we've seen today, the fact that there was a CID team at the residence of Mamata Banerjee, and there was simultaneously another team of CID officials at the residence of Abhishek Banerjee as well. This is all regarding the controversy with regards to the alleged forging of the signatures of TMC MLAs. Many are calling it vendetta. Is this vendetta or is this legit? What's your assessment?
I don't think it is a vendetta. This is a total political process. What is going on either in Kolkata, either in Delhi? This is a total centered politics towards Mamata Banerjee, how Mamata Banerjee formed TMC. TMC is a club of the old leftists and the Congress party workers. Mamata Banerjee was herself in the Congress party. So that I was saying, this it was some kind of technical issue. Time and tides. Everybody, there's just a time and tides wait for none. But time is very important in your life. How she was behaving with Rahul Gandhi or Sonia Gandhi, other Congress, when she was in power. Power speaks everything. What Abhishek has done, they have to face. What Mamata Banerjee has done, they have to face. This is called the karma. And how the Kalyan Banerjee is just speaking against the Hindutva. They have just learned a lesson, but they're not accepting the truth now. What is happening in Kolkata and West Bengal. They should understand the sentiments of the Hindu voters as well as the Indian voters as well, especially for West Bengal voter, how they should regard the votes, how the verdict. And this is not a vendetta politics. Whatever they are blaming and claiming to the concerned government, either BJP and Amit Shah. If your MP has united, more than 20 MPs are going to write a speaker, so senior MP. I know Satabdi Rai, more than 20 years. She is so sophisticated, systematic, dedicated, disciplined lady of the party before she was an actress. So how she has make the statement, how Kalyan Banerjee is speaking, how she behaved, how Kakoli Ghosh saying, how Kalyan Banerjee behaved. So the Kalyan Banerjee, they're representing the Mamata Banerjee. And you can say how Satabdi Rai and Kakoli Ghosh are behaving. Actually, this is the extreme of the whatever Mamata has done toward the party workers and for the West Bengal. Whatever the corruption, the charges, everybody know, and already by there, BJP is in the power. How Suvendu, also the old lieutenant of the TMC, now they are all meeting Suvendu Adhikari. They all welcome, but this is a technical issue. Constitution allows whatever 2/3 majority, 21 number is 2/3, whatever 60, 80 out of 80, 60 MLAs are with Banerjee and Sandeepan Saha and all. So that is going on, process is going on, but this is a reflection. Whatever karmas, whatever done by the Mamata Banerjee in her power days. Now, how she was in Atal government, now just left the party, make the new party. So this is all that, this is a timeline, how she has been facing, she will face, she has to face. This is a reality. This is a truth. Whatever our culture, our Bharatiya Sanatana Sanskrit culture, it's Satyameva Jayate. If you are truth, you should not just fear to anyone. But if you are wrong, you should. This is our culture. Nobody can deny it. This is a fact. How this is going on, we can understand. And how Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary is saying, how you are saying about the MPs and the culture and the party. What you have obeyed, what you are disciplined or not. How you just left the Congress. I can tell you, my personal experience, I was sitting in Central Hall of Parliament 2019. And how she was behaving with Sonia Gandhi. She was passing by the side, we are sitting with all the journalists. And how she just commented, I can't comment here, but how she was full of just ego, how just power, how she was full, because that's why I am telling you, you too, if you are in politics for the seva, for the service, how a Pradhan Mantri, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said, Pradhan Sevak. Before that, anybody had heard this word? What is a Pradhan Sevak? You are for politics for the service or for the vested interest. Why the any police and CID, her CID is going to the residence of Abhishek Banerjee, other Mamata Banerjee? Why IPEC was she was fearing from that? How the money, I first time see on television, the ministers of the Mamata Banerjee, just a mountain, lot of money. How they come? how the population just delimitation, how the BSF is going to do that, how the infiltration was just empowered. These are all the issues. If you are really for the public, all public stood behind you. Now it is the day of the test, days of the examination, day of her patience. How she was sitting with the Sonia Gandhi. So everybody knows what is Mamata is, but now she has lost now. West Bengal is going to the new phase for the development, what is Sapnil Biswas is saying, new for the job, for the development, for the sake of the old Sonar Bangla is going now. So time has changed. But whatever they had done, they have to face. Anyone can face it. And blaming is a game of the part of politics. So you should be.
All right. With that, I would like to thank all of our guests for having joined us, taken out the time, shared their perspective. I've completely run out of time. So on that note, we dip into a quick short break. More news and updates on the other side.